And we're live. What's up, guys? Baitman Jr. here. Thank you, Brooke. And we're live on YouTube. Hey, do me a favor, go turn the Xbox off real quick.
Okay.
Baitman Jr. is going to go turn the Xbox off so it doesn't hog our internet. I think we're streaming something on Hulu or Netflix or something like that. So my connection might be just a little bit unstable for a moment. Hopefully our connection didn't drop. There we go. But anyways, we are streaming live on Christmas Eve, and it's the middle of the day. And if you're joined in here, I appreciate it because we have a gigantic box of 6-cent stuff that we want to show you guys. All kinds of new colors, everything. Give me just a second too so I can share the stream over on my Facebook page. Let me get this chat popped out so I can read you guys' comments. But I do want to let you guys know, do wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we're going to stream New Year's Eve as well. So good times coming on the Baitman channel here. Having a little bit of network issues here. Let me pop this chat out. Hopefully we're still streaming. I had some laptop issues to start this thing off as well. So for some reason that it seems to happen quite a bit lately. The dang elf on the shelf gets into everything. So let me share this on Facebook, and we're gonna roll. I've got the new Prawn plastics in almost every color they make. The new stroker crawl. I've got some new finesse curves. We got a lot of stuff. And Brooks has got Mountain Dew. Brooks, won't you tell the people what you asked Santa for Christmas for?
Slime.
Slime? What do you need slime for? Are you gonna put it on my baits?
No.
No. What about Nerf stuff? Did you ask for any Nerf guns? You didn't want any Nerf guns?
No.
I bet you did.
Goodbye, Ladybug.
All right, I'm going to get in the chat, Brooks. I got to look at the chat and see what the people are asking real quick, and then we're going to get into the unboxes. So, what's up, Tom Mix, Kevin Bolton? Block Tackle will not be unboxing any new Guggen baits. We may do some demolition of Guggen baits. Yes, they do, Deep River Bass, and the prawns are awesome. But I only had one color, so I went kind of crazy. What's up, Jack Mitchell? And I went kind of crazy and said, hey, I got to make an order. Don't cough into the microphone. You don't want that microphone to get sick. So I had to make an order. And if you say, hey, man, pick yourself out some stuff, then I go crazy. So, but I do want to thank Casey at 6 Cents very much for taking care of me through the whole 2019 and continuing out into 2020. So, anytime you buy anything from 6 Cents, use my code Baitman for 10% off. Helping me out there and supporting a company that supports me and Baitman Jr. and that use and get that super sick subscription sack or the Baitman Box. So they stepped up to the plate, and I appreciate all the support and you guys. So let's go ahead and get in the unboxing. What we got here first? Well, I had to get me a hat. So, I'm a little bit redneck at heart, and I like me some camo because camo really goes well. Dude, we need to get a Baitman Jr. code. That is a fact. I think he might could outsell me. So, get them bags next, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop the tag off this one. I think I'm gonna wear it. It should go good with this working class zero shirt. Yeah, I like the camo. Digging that camo. This is a new style hat from 6 cents, so I like this one pretty well. Well, we had to. I do not have any Zoom crankbaits, but if you would like to send me some, we might could do a bait swap for that. I got me some more of these 6 cents bait bags. I've actually got this one full right here, and these are really handy. I like these because I can put them in my Big Bass Mafia tackle bag, or I keep organized here in the shop, and I can pull them out as I need. So I got me 2 more of these. Probably going to have one dedicated to each type of plastic I have. What'd you say? I can't hear you when you talk like this, Brooks.
Can you open that?
Yes, I can open that. Gotta get strong, little buddy. Muscle up. Don't judge me because my kid's drinking Mountain Dew. I gotta get him all pumped up so he can crash before Santa Claus comes in. Merry Christmas, part-time fishing. All right, what else we got in there, Brooks? Got any crankbaits in here? Oh, he wants to show this off first. All right, well, this is a Prawn 4.2. This color is Bluegrass Magic.
We got a crankbait in there.
We got a crankbait in there? We'll find the crankbaits next. I want all the crankbaits. I have not got my hands on the Zoom hollow body frog, but this color is sweet. You guys that are Magic Craw fans, this is kind of like a green, a Magic Craw mixed with like a green pumpkin blue. Let's see if you can see that better. Now it's nice and in focus. I really, really like that. Great color. Good in clear water. Going to be good in some stained water. I love the texture feel of the prawns. And one thing these ribs are going to do, and we'll rig one up here later, is when you put a flipping hook in there, it's got a keeper, it's really going to make that hold solid. So that color is Bluegrass Magic. That's a new color in the Prawn 4.2. Now, this is their beaver style bait. It looks very realistic. Got these tails do come apart if you want to take them apart. Very awesome bait. That's going to make a lot of good jig trailers, good on a wobble head, flip it, pitch it, Texas rig it. But that color, you can tell like in the back of this package, that blue is just straight up neon. It's kind of like a chrome blue in the soft plastic, and then the green pumpkin blue top on it. So I do not put Alka-Seltzer in my beaver baits. Matter of fact, if I do anything, I sometimes put some Strike Force fish attractant. But this is one you guys have been asking a lot about, and this is the Curve Finesse Square Bill. Brooks, hand me one of these.
Hey.
So I'll compare it to the regular Curve, and I got my favorite color, the Springtime Slayer right here. This is Tiger Truce. Brooks wants to show you all this color. You hold it up right there so the camera can see it, okay?
Okay.
That color Brooks has got, that's bulled crawfish. I'm going to take mine out of the package. So here's the Finesse Curve. If you'll notice, it has a tiny, smaller square bill. This is obviously a different shaped bait than the 50X. It's got a lot wider body. But this going to have that same S hunting action that the Curve 55 has. Even tighter wobble than the 50X. Almost more of a... It's tight, but it's got a lot of the ass kicks out in it. And it's made to dive pretty shallow. I think this one's only going to go about 2 to 4 feet right here. Got this to fish in really shallow water and get a lot of different action. This is one of my favorite colors in all 6 cents hard baits for the springtime, and that's Tiger Truce. I love it in the Quake. I've caught some giant fish on this color right here in the Quake, and I do like the matte finish. So that's the Curve Finesse, and I'll show you the comparison. The body size. Hold on, bub. You're getting ahead. Brooks is getting ahead. He is excited. This may be a long stream, just FYI. Merry Christmas, Ranger 374. Kind of like a baby one, minus it's not. It's going to dive a little deeper. It's not really a wake bait. But you see the normal curve over here in my right hand, the finesse curve. Main big difference is that bill. One's going to go really shallow, which is this one, and then this one's going to go deeper. Both great baits, both good springtime crankbaits, but now you can cover two different types of the water column with the same bait, theoretically. I will say also there is a difference on the hooks. This one has a little bit smaller hooks than the regular Curve 55. But very excited about that one. Man, it is like 65 degrees here in Kentucky today. You could probably go dirt shallow this afternoon with this bait right here and catch you a couple jaunts, a couple jaints on that thing. And I did venture out and got me a little bluegill pattern. And I have an idea with this little bluegill color up in the spawn. I think I can really catch some fish on this thing right out here. Brooks is ready. Merry Christmas, Andrew. Thank you guys for the support all year. Again, I'll do a New Year's stream. We're going to do a giveaway this week too. It's going to get crazy. And thank you guys for all the guys that's donated super chat, whether it's been $1 or $100. Some epic streams where people are going crazy with donations. I really appreciate it. And thank you all for the support.
And we got some 6-6.
Yeah, K9 Fishing definitely. They have a highlight section called Jaints. Kelly Alvaro there's a good dude. And he can use that all he wants to. Good friend of mine. Funny story. He told me one day. He said, "Man, I was out fishing and I caught this bass and I pulled it up and told my partner, look at that jaint." And he goes, "I didn't even catch myself saying it." And my partner goes, "What's a jaint?" He goes, "Well, you know, a giant bass." And he said, "I like that." So he's been using it and he can use it all he wants to. He makes some great line to catch jaints with. So, all right, what you got next, Brooke?
A 6-6.
A 6 cents t-shirt. I'll be honest. If I could just wear 6 cent t-shirts every day, I would. That's why I had to get me some more. This one's just, I like it because this is my favorite 6 cents bait right here. That's the Quake and then the Quake t-shirt. But I'll be honest. Not going to lie. Casey, you got to get some orange for us balls, buddy. I can't be wearing too much of this red around. At least it ain't crimson red. It's just red. But if we had an orange Quake on there, we'd be cooking with some gas. But love that shirt. Fold it up here. We got some more, Brooke.
Yeah.
Get some more shirts. All right, put this somewhere where it don't get dirty. Put it up or on the table. Make sure you spill your Mountain Dew all over it. Merry Christmas, Drummer Troy. All right, what else we got? Another shirt?
Yep.
What do you think this one has on it? Yo, appreciate it. Jack Mitchell just gave you $2.
What?
Yeah. Say thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
$2 for the Baitman Junior's Bait Fund. What kind of bait you going to buy? Stand over here so the people can see you. What kind of bait you going to buy? Swim bait? A 6 cents bait? Yeah, I think that's a good call, bud. We need some Baitman Junior t-shirts. Just a straight up 6 cents shirt, nothing fancy. Who's tried the 6 cents jerk baits? I have, man. I love the Provoked. It's a bad son of a gun. Joe, actually, I would throw it on 8 or 10 pound line that shallow. Yeah, another trick is if I'm fishing really shallow, like 2-3 foot, and I want to get those fish in the boat because there is heavy cover, I might actually go with some heavier line because I'm not worried about it getting super, digging in the bottom. If I'm that shallow, I just want it going right under the surface and just ticking the bottom. So you could get around with 12 or 14 even on that really shallow. Because now, some guys might disagree, but that's a good thing about really shallow cranking. You can get away with heavier line. Because I'm going to throw it around stake beds, pieces of brush, riprap, real shallow bars and points. What's up, Josh? Got us another shirt here, man. This material is so soft. I had to get this one. Had to get this one. Red, white, and blue, baby. Classic vintage 6 cents.
What?
I'll rock that.
Wait a minute. I think we have.
Yes, Robbie, I have definitely used the 6 cents Provoked jerkbaits. There is a video on my channel. Search for Baitman Jaints, and I caught a bunch of big ones on that Provoked 106. Thanks, St. Crest. Merry Christmas to you too, man. Dude, not only do they have awesome hard baits, more of these soft plastics, but dude, I'm not gonna lie, their clothing brand is good. Straight up, little hunter green go good with this camo hat. Got the jig back there, the old 6 cent swim jig. Oh yeah, as my buddy Rob Crane says, they eat the jig. You check him out on Facebook. He's got some funny memes. Good dude. But I like that. Like the hunter green. I'm ready for some more of the 6 cents hunting product stuff to launch. We may see something crazy there. All right, any more shirts in there, Brooks? Or did I get them all? Is it time for the baits? Is it time for the baits, Brooks? Got my first pack of prawns and struck a crawl from a family member. So cool. Awesome, dude. Let me know what you think of it. And guys, if you ever catch a Jaint, 6 cents product or not, I don't care. Make sure you tag me up on Instagram, and I'll share it on my story. So, all right, what we got here? Brooks brought me this, dude. This is a sweet color. This is the 6'3" shaky worm. This color is called Gill Dust. Kind of like Gold Dust that used to be the WWE wrestler, but Bluegill Dust, really. It's kind of a blend of them both, but this is not a gender neutral worm. It's just called Gill Dust. Heck yeah, Kavanaugh Baits. He did a great review of this 6 cent Super 6 box up on his Facebook as well. So, but this is Gill Dust. It's kind of like a green pumpkin with some purple and some gold. We gotta hit this with the light so they can see. There we go. So if y'all see that better in that light, but really like this Gill Dust color. Very natural color. Going to be very good in Clearwater. I really like these shaky worms, man. They're awesome. So got a pack of that. I think we might have to give some of these away. Shed Sense is an awesome color, Dennis. It is one of my favorites. I love the packaging on these because they're very easy. Where if you said, well, I don't want that one, I want to swap a different color, open it back up, and they kind of lay back in their little tray. And when you put them in those, what do you got? What has Brooks got here?
Swim bait.
That is not a swim bait, dude. That is the 8.0 shaky worm.
Yeah, I like the color to it.
Thank you, Harper's Outdoors. Merry Christmas to you as well. This one would be money in Florida. That color is June Bug Red. Can you read that? June Bug Red. This is the 7-inch Divine Shaky Worm. So, my Florida guys, y'all gonna like this. Gunnersville guys, y'all like that June Bug Red. It's a great, great color. Let's get this light right so y'all can see these really good. Love that big shaky worm. All right, I'm gonna put it back in the pack. What else you got up there for us, Brooks? A lot. Yeah, man. Here's my Instagram. It's very easy. Come on, William. We don't need no none of that nonsense in here, bud. We love everybody on Christmas. I love everybody when it's not Christmas. Except Florida fans, and we just don't get along. I'm like Duncan. Everybody's cool with the Florida fans. Just for that week, though.
And we got some.
What we got? Another color prawn? What we got here, bud?
Yeah, we got some of these.
What's up, Baitman? Merry Christmas. What do you think the best northern smallmouth provoked color is, both cloudy and sunny days? Whew. Just a second. Let me answer this question. Oh, this color's sweet, Brooks. Cloudy day, going to have some kind of chartreuse in it. I'm not going to lie. I'd go with Jaints juice, that table rock shad color. Anything chartreuse, those smallies love. Or go with something like that's got some white in it, like the ghost bone minnow. But sunny day, I would go with something with some flash. Like this guy right here. That's with the shad scales on it, man. That's gonna flash a lot. That's a Table Rock Pro.
What, this guy?
Wrong style bait, bud. Or even something like this one right here. This one's pretty sick. This is Raven Ghost. Lots of flash on those sunny days. So your chromes, your golds, those are going to be good. Any of those scale patterns are really going to get really bright on those sunny days. Any of your chartreuses or whites, your ghost bones, great on the cloudy days. Yeah, man. William, I can't do no racism up in here, man. So we gotta get rid of that. I gotta figure out how to next time something like that pops up. I need a moderator. Who any of you guys want to volunteer to be a moderator? What is going on now?
Dang elf.
Well, we gotta get back to the baits. We ain't got time for people playing around saying stupid stuff on here. Naughty guys are watching this, so we got so many baits to go through. Pop out, chat. All right. So this is another Prawn 4.2. This color is Nirvana. So this is like that tramp stamp beaver color. You got green pumpkin on one side, and then we've got black and blue on the other. Really, really like that one. See if the light can hit that right. Oh yeah. So let's yeah. Mike Dove, what's up, Baitman and Baitman Jr.? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well, bud. What's up, Frank? Frank Hazley got all his 6 cents baits. You got it put back in the package? What you got over here? All right, this one I'm excited about. This is the Stroker Craw, and this is Melon Dust. So I really like this color right here in the Clout 5.4. And the color I use a lot is that Summer Craw. This Melon Dust is kind of like a cross between a watermelon and a Summer Craw. And man, this is going to be good on the back of the old Baxter's bug jig. It's going to be a good pitching bait. You can punch with this thing. You name it. But you got these almost like grub appendages on the Stroker Craw, but a really thick body. So it's going to hold up to abuse. It's going to be buoyant. Turn it sideways, put it on your cheddar chicken, your jackhammer, or put it on there like that on a swim jig. Very versatile bait. I got plenty of these things because I know I'm going to use those. But that color is Melon Dust, a very popular color, especially in the Clout worm. Thank you, Mike. Merry Christmas to you as well. Be awesome on a wobblehead. Good advice there, Jack. Does Baitman ever pour his own baits, maybe his trial or prototype stuff? Nah, I sure don't. I just don't have time, and I kind of helped out Ben Parker pouring those swim baits at one time. And I'll be honest, that's a chore, and I don't want a part of it. In my opinion, what's the best 6 cents bait? My favorite, My favorite bait's the Quake 70. Do I think that's the sixth best bait? No, I will actually say I believe the Movement 80X is probably their best bait because it's the most unique bait that no one really has. But what's coming out pretty soon, the Axis. Yeah, the Axis. It's gonna get copied, unfortunately, but it's the deal. I'll get to show it to you soon. And I'll be honest, I like the Clout Worm. Their Cinco bait's really good. It just depends on how you fish. If you're a lipless guy in the spring, you're going to like the Quake. A lot of guys like the Snatch. It's just hard to go down when the flat 75X is really freaking good, too. Heck yeah, Matt. I wish you didn't have to work tonight. I'm off tonight and Christmas night, and then I got to go back at it. Now, what do you got here?
I'll hold it.
You going to hold it? You got to hold it up where they can see. It's green pumpkin blue prawn. Yeah, Brooks wants to show you all the little tentacles there, but there's old green pumpkin blue. A staple for you flippers. I've always had good luck on green pumpkin blue and about anything. I've always heard the Gunnersville guys say in the summer anything with blue flakes really good. So, oh man, this is a very underrated color. I have thrown it a couple times, David, in the pond by my house, but I haven't fished it. But let's just say once it gets around one, they're going to bite it. I can't catch anything out of this pond. I've got buddies that have said, like, there's 4-pounders, 5-pounders. Either I just suck or all those pond bass are on somebody's stringer. This is one of my favorite colors that come out in the pond. This is Green Pumpkin Burst. So you got green pumpkin, and you see you've got that gold flake in there. Reminds me a lot of one of my favorite Sweet Beaver colors from Reaction Innovations, which is called Green Goby. But they changed the color up in the last few years on that Goby, and it was more watermelon. And this one's kind of watermelon-ish, but, dude, that gold flake, I have smoked some Jaints on that color. But really excited about that, especially in this. Do you happen to have a favorite color of the Norman Fat Boy? They make a red and yellow. Just kind of like your green tomato Strike King. That's kind of my favorite. And his chartreuse and blue one is really good. The Axis is a square bill. And that's all I can really say about it. Heck yeah, I fish with Mark Menez at Lake X all the time. I'm going to have to teach Mark how to catch him on a swim bait, though. Dang, got a prototype Axis in your December 6th sack. That's awesome. Dude, looky here, Brooks. Mike Kimball gave $10 to the Baitman Junior Fund. You know what you say?
Thank you.
Thank you. What you got now? Mike Kimball, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. We'll total all up this, and I think I'll do a little vlog. We'll take Baitman Junior bait shopping. Hold that one up. Woo! What color is that, Brooks? There's another new color, Stroker Crawl. What color is that? Is that Gill Dust?
Yeah.
That Gill Dust is killer. I've got a 6-cents hybrid jig. It's called Bluegill Candy. And that's what I really wanted this color for to pair on the back. It's got that copper and purple in it. Oh, man. What's up, Mike Perez? What's up, Perryman? Merry Christmas to you.
I got it.
You got it? You got it? Dude, he's getting to be a pro at putting these baits back in the packages. I don't know where he learned it from because I'm not that good at it. Well, you can really see that purple when you have them in the packages. When you take them right out, man, that Gill Dust, that's going to be, I'm going to go ahead and say this is going to be one of the most popular 6-cents colors in the soft plastics right here. Hey, Jason Beck, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you. All right, well, you get that in. Let me reach down here and grab some more stuff. Oh, another
No, that was a
bait bag. Oh. Brooks, what kind of rod and reel do you have?
That.
Say, I have a Micanelli.
Macanelli.
A Micanelli.
Yeah.
Ike rod.
Ike rod.
It's a Mike Iaconelli Ike rod, and he can cast it pretty well. So let's get into some swim baits. I got a ton of these plastics. Look at this guy. This is the baby bluegill divine swim bait. And when I saw this, all I could think is, I'm putting that on a jackhammer. He will have a Baitman beard before I know it, unfortunately. But dude, this color. If you saw that video with Jake Lawrence, we found the crawl that had this orange on it. But dude, putting this in the spring behind a green pumpkin jackhammer. And this is the new size. This is the 4.4. Yeah, 4.4. They call this one baby bluegill, but I love that orange belly. And the reason I went with the 4.4 as opposed to 3.8 is I can always trim this down just a little bit. I can flip it upside down and rig it that way. It's kind of like a fat, easy shiner from Kitech, but man, a little bit dirty water, a little green pumpkin. Put that on the back of a swim jig in the summer. In the spring, it's going to be killer on that jackhammer. I know it is. Especially, they got that new jackhammers that's like an orange color. I did really well on that bluegill and green pumpkin orange jackhammer. But they get so many new colors in the Divine Swim Bait. Brooks, which one you got there?
I got
Chartreuse and white?
uh-huh.
Do you think that stroker crawl would make a good spring swim jig trail? Absolutely. I don't know if they might do something similar to El Diablo. I know they've got a red one. This chartreuse and white is bright. I have to hold it up on my shirt. Got this to put in the middle of my A-rigs. This is kind of like your lime ice color that's always been really, really popular. Be good on the back of a spinnerbait too. David Thomas. Tell David Thomas thank you. He just gave you $1.99 for your bait fund. Say thank you, David.
Thank you.
Brooks, what are you going? What kind of? I mean, you're going to be buying all kinds of baits. You know what we really need to do with your money?
What?
Save it for college. You should see the look on his face when I said that. All right, let's bring out some more baits, homie. I'll have to take him shopping and vlog it. What's your favorite A-rig and A-rig rod? I actually use a Ben Parker Magnum spoon rod that I've had for a long time. And I don't throw A-rig a whole lot, or I just throw... I've got a 7.6 heavy action rod that Kurt at Dirty Jigs made for a football jig, but it works good for A-rig. And that Ben Parker rod is killer. A-rig is going to be the Hog Farmer. Brooks has got another Divine Swim Bait. Ooh, I like this one. Got a little bit of orange and brown. This has got some red and blue flake in it. This one is called Bluegill Fire. So another good... I got some of these green pumpkins and oranges and stuff. These gill colors, because I want to put these on the back of my chatterbait swim jigs and some other things. Lots of action in there. I like that 4.4 size. Oh, we got something else new here. Some 6-cent flipping hooks. I tell you what, we're gonna get that hook out, but you gotta be careful, okay, bro?
What hook?
That's what those are.
Oh, hooks.
Yeah. You're getting good at getting these packages out. I picked up a few of the Divine colors, but the perch I think would be killer on Smallmouth. Absolutely. Whoa!
What?
Mike Perez just gave $5 to the Baitman Junior Fund. What do you say?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. So you've got about $30 now that we can spend on baits. You want to go Fast Eddie's or Academy?
Which one has a lot of baits?
Academy has a lot of baits.
Yeah, definitely.
Academy. And Academy carries 6 cents.
Yeah.
Make sure you tell the people thank you.
Thank you.
So here's the deal. This is the new flipping hook, and I've always used owner flipping hooks. That's kind of my deal. So I'm not going to tell you these are the best flipping hooks because I haven't used them. It's got this extended bait keeper right here. Yeah, Fast Eddie's is like right down the road, Will, for me, probably about 4 miles. Great store, good people. So this is probably the size I'm going to use on a prawn. I like that 4.2, just a little bit smaller flipping hook. It seems really pretty stout. Got a little flex, but it is stout, and it is definitely sharp. We may have to rig up a prawn on it real quick, see how well the old prawn rigs up.
Okay, I'll get another.
I'm going to try to rig a prawn up on the old flipping hook. Whoa! Yo!
What?
You need to tell this guy thank you. St. Crest just donated $20. Says, Baitman Junior Fund. Appreciate your streams, Baitman. They're always so informative and helpful. You tell him thank you.
Thank you.
Baitman Junior, this is how we rig a flipping bait. So anytime I go right into the head, I don't go very far up. This is about as far up the hook I'll go on a flipping bait. I'm just going to do like a normal Texas rig. And pull that out till I get my keeper like right here. And I'll just run that. Whoa. Works better with line on here too. I'll tell you about the durability of this prawn after I mess up rigging it about 3 times. And it still stays together. I just want my keeper right there at the edge of the plastic. And I'll take that flipping hook. And I just want the tip barely in the plastic. And the cool thing about this hook is the way they designed it. Man, that's going to hold really well. Is they designed this hook. The reason the keeper's a little bit farther down here is they designed this hook. See this gap between the eye and the keeper is to snell. So when that tungsten hits, it pops up, and you can see how that was sitting, dude. That's I like that. Again, I don't use a lot of big flipping hooks. When I do, I use an owner.
You might want to look.
But I've got to give those a try.
You might want to look at it under the box.
We will.
There's a lot.
We've got so much stuff down here. Hey, R. Brunton 1987 just gave $5 to the Baitman Junior Fund. So, you know what? You tell him thank you.
Thank you.
So, other than 6 cents, what are you going to buy? You going to buy some spinner baits? What about a new pole?
Yes.
You're going to buy a new pole? Oh, my gosh.
What?
Dude, Brooks, you're getting a huge Baitman Junior Fund. Looky here.
What?
Kevin Simmons just gave you $20. What do you say?
Thank you.
Kevin Simmons, thank you very much. Guys, y'all don't have to donate. Really appreciate it. I just kind of made a joke. But you know what? We're going to do it. I'm going to total it up. And when the YouTube money rings in, or maybe next week or two when I get time, me and Baitman Jr. are going shopping. And I'll let him pick out baits. And he's going to have a pretty big fund. It's going to be awesome. If you guys would like to see me doing more blogging and stuff like that, let me know. I've really kicked it around. I want it based around baits, but I think I got to do a video how I'm going to organize this freaking mess in here with all this stuff. Yes, we will do that. Good idea. What else we got there, Baitman Jr.? Some more hooks. This is the Stout Mega Gap hook. So, obviously, if you don't want to use a flipping hook on any of these soft plastics, or any soft plastic, I would. If I could live stream inside the store, I would. Some of these stores don't like you filming in there. But we'll take Baitman Jr. shopping. That ain't no problem. Problem is getting him out. So, there's a Stout EWG hook. Got these from an oversized. Ooh, it is stout too. You're not going to. I'm impressed by that. You know, I'll be honest. I've always been an owner hook, Skamakatsu guy, so I was a little concerned when 6 cents first come out hooks. I'm like, man, do they really want to do this? But man, these are sharp, and I'm going to give her a whirl. Guys that fishing grass will like that hook right there. Oh, Brooks.
What?
Neil Conrad just gave you $20. You're going to have a huge shopping spree. Thank you, Neil, so much. You want to tell him thank you?
Thank you.
I think you got to answer questions. Also had to load out with some these right here, some 6 cents tungsten weights. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Yeah, Brooks is going to have like a Steez and a NRX or something like that. He's going to skip the whole Iconelli rod and go right into the like tactical bass and high end. Michael, 23. Thank you so much. You have a Merry Christmas. Wish Michael Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
$5 more to the Baitman Junior Fund. So, are these tungsten weights special? No. All tungsten weights, they're pretty much the same. They're all tungsten. But you know what? I was already making an order, and the price is good on the 6 cents ones. So,
I win like $100.
you think you got $100? I think you might got more than that.
How do you know?
I just got an alert that says your piggy bank's full, and I get the rest of the money. No, you don't. No, you don't. Dude, Thunder Crickets for $7.69 is a deal. Moving on, we got some more swim baits here. Check out this one, guys. Oh my goodness. Melon Dawn. So this is a different color, and the reason I got this color wasn't so much for, oh my goodness.
What?
You need to tell Don G, thank you. He gave you $20.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don G. Holy cow. He says, Santa says you've been a good boy. Have you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What about your sister? She been good? No. I think your sister said you haven't. Check this. So this Melon Dawn, the reason I got this wasn't so much for swim bait. I'm going to trim this up and make a little skinny tail. Drop shot bait. Oh, yeah. Think outside the box a little bit. Something totally different. You guys, northern fishermen, that little pink belly out there. Oh, yeah. It's kind of like a plum. That Melon Dawn's killer in the Divine Water. Brooks, am I your favorite YouTuber? Yes or no? Okay, I'm not.
I just said yes.
No, you didn't. It's okay. Okay. Yo, this YouTube thing's crazy. I was in Walmart today. Yes, I went and braved Walmart. FGTV. Y'all go look how much that guy makes a month. Like $2 million. Guys, this Ryan's Toy Review got his own toys. And I feel blessed because I got my own color Jaint juice on the 6 Cents website. That's all I need, guys. My own color. Those asking, Divine Swim Bait in black and blue. Oh, yeah. Another great chatterbait color, dirty watercolor. You know 6 Cents, they like that black and blue, so they're definitely going to put it in soft plastic. I like the packaging on these things. And these are only $4.99, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a pack. Kytex are like $6, and I don't think you get 6 in that size. I think you get like 5. So these are very durable plastic. They hold up really, really well. What else we got down there? Oh my God. I don't know if we got time to stream all this. Oh, somebody recommended this color to me the other day. They said, Baitman, you need to get some cinnamon crave. And I got to looking at it, and I said, oh yeah, that's going to catch the spotted bass. That might be my new favorite smallie spotted bass color. It's almost like a translucent smoke and some purple in there. That would be awesome drop shot worm on Lake Lanier. Yo, I'm a huge drop shot swim bait angler. Such a great rig, but was wondering how those would swim compared to Kytex or Haze Dog. They swim really good. Different swim than a Kytex. It's not going to have the swing action. A Kytex really soft and it swings that butt end out a whole lot. It's going to be more like an easy shine, a really tight wobble to it. That's probably the best comparison out there. And if you like drop shotting, that divine shaky worm right there, whew, that cinnamon crave, that color is nasty. Love me some purple. But that smoke color is always good for smallmouth. All right, show them that finesse curve, 55 finesse. Oh, chartreuse and black action for you guys. OG color. As many colors as I show you guys, there's hundreds of bass that have been caught on that guy right there, chartreuse and black. So anytime you're like, man, what color do I get? Chartreuse and black, it's going to catch his fish. Let's see. What do you find yourself fishing the most in 2019? I'm probably going to, as far as bait, I'm probably going to go heavy on cranks and swim baits, but I'm going to get away from Kentucky Lake. I'm going to try to fish Pickwick some more. I got to film some stuff and Mark, so I'm going to try some new water. I would agree with that, deep river bassing. I think there's several great options out there for the wintertime. A-rig, I think it's great. For single swims, I think the small one's really good, but I'll probably go a different direction, like that little Scottsboro or something. But I think these are. I threw one on the back of a jackhammer last week of that sex shed and there, killer on the back of there. So, Tackle Warehouse is having a great sale for Christmas. They always do. Land Big Fish and some others. Same guys always have the same sales. Yeah, man, the carp's really jacked some things up here, but it's going to get better. Dude, the guy I work with, they just won a tournament last Saturday, 28 pounds. My fishing resolution for 2020 is go fishing more. I went less this year than I have in a long time. Oh, you okay? Baitman Jr. coughing his lungs up. You all right, Brooks? Did you just throw up?
No.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
No.
Did you throw up? No. Okay. He's been a little sick, so. That's a good question. Two questions here. You think we'll see more soft plastic patterns in 6 cents? Yes. Metanium DC, is it worth $450? Just depends. $450 to some guys is nothing. I think it's a great reel, and if I had $450, if I had the money to blow, I could justify spending $450 on it. Would I buy it over a $199 Tatula SV? Probably not. But what do you think of David Dudley's Ned Rig video? So if you guys haven't seen anything, David Dudley posted a video talking about the Ned Rig, that it kills more bass than any other fishing lure every day in every tournament. And it's a very clickbait video. And before I get on a rant here, because you know I like to do some rants, before I get on that, I respect David Dudley. I think he's a great dude. I've met him a couple times, and he's cool with me, and I'd really love to get him on Baitman Raw. I'm going to disagree with that. You know what kills more bass in tournaments than anything? Is tournament bass fishermen. When you haul them around in a live well all day, and then you put them up there on a hot ass blacktop in the middle of summer waiting to weigh them in, you basically microwave them in a weigh-in bag. That's way worse than any bait. I can tell you right now, FLW said, and this really chapped my ass a few years ago. They said, well, we have a 99% survival rate. There's no fish mortality. That is bullshit. And I will tell you right now, Bill Taylor, whoever else said that, and I think that's why they blocked me on Facebook. I walked right behind the freaking weigh-in trailer there at that coast, and there's freaking dead fish floating there. There were coolers of bass. So what they want to say is, well, we take all our fish out in a release boat and let them go. Well, great. But you ain't talking about the Yeti coolers or whatever coolers of bass you're stacking, packing ice on. You don't want people to see that are dead. I love ledge fishing, offshore fishing. It's awesome. But I'm going to be real honest. That poor fish care, and you're a professional tournament organization, don't why are you having tournaments in the post spawn when these fish are at their? Uh-oh. Baitman Jr. Hey. You tell everybody thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Baitman Jr.'s got to go. He's got to get ready. We got to go family later. Thank you guys so much, but love you, bud. But anyway, got interrupted there. But if the stream goes down a little bit, it's because Baitman Jr. and his little sister are going to watch some Scooby Doo. They got to get ready to go. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not the bait's fault. You're going to gut hook them on a Carolina rig. You kill them on a drop shot when you pull them out of deep water. I've gut hooked them on crankbait and swim bait. I like David Dudley. He is an unbelievable fisherman. Like one of the best out there. He could fish anywhere he wanted to and succeed. I do think that video was a little clickbaity, and it worked. It worked, good or bad, it did. But I'm going to be honest. After doing this little spreadsheet I've done, other than maybe 1 or 2 tournaments, there ain't a whole lot of guys throwing a Ned rig. I think there's only one MLF tournament where it even made the top 10. Now, 2 or 3 guys were using it. You can guess that was Table Rock and up north. There was 2 events where Bass was using it. It was all up north stuff. And I'm not saying I'm a Ned rig guru, but I've not even hooked a fish really that deep on there. So your traditional baits have killed just as much more bass. And someone made a really good point on the internet. They said, thank you, Michael. Really appreciate that. A lot of the pros aren't true finesse fishermen, and they don't use equipment that's tailored to a Ned rig. And a true Ned bites, you don't really feel much more than a tap, so they're not feeling it. I kind of agree with that, but dude, these guys have some really good equipment, so we'll see. What's up, Dan the Man? Hey, better late than never. I don't like Dele. I think he's a great fisherman, but I know fans. That's okay, stance to take. There's a few fishermen, and I will not mention any names that I think are awesome fishermen, but I'm not a fan of, and that's I'll cross that bridge when we get there. Thank you, Perryman. In your opinion, best square bill ever made? That would be the RC 1.5 from Lucky Craft. It really started off the whole square bill craze. Now, do I think the 50X from 6 Cents is just as good? Yeah. There are times I think it is just as good. It got really hard to get Lucky Craft, and there's not a whole lot of difference. Well, I'll be honest, Curtis, and this is no offense to Reaction Innovations, and Josh Heron over there is a good friend of mine, great guy, but there's a lot of people that didn't like Andre Moore that owned Reaction Innovations, and he was always cool to me. So, like I've always said, if you treat me good, that's all I ask for. I'm not a judge of you, but he was cool to me, but a lot of people are like, oh man, he's arrogant, he's a prick, and blah, blah. Andre's always nice to me. But he definitely has a few people that don't care for him. And people like to hate on success too. Let's be honest. I've hated on the Googans, not really for their success, but because they're Googans. But yeah, Brooks is probably he's probably on that Call of Duty. So, all right, let's see what else we got. There's so much stuff in here. I want to make sure I show you some of these new colors. Y'all have seen that one. You've seen that one. Some of these I had to order 2s in. Oh, yeah. This is more of the Prawn 4.2. I'm going to be posting a lot of pictures of these up on Instagram. Yeah, I don't know. Thrift is Dudley is like out here. Like a good out there. Only one conversation I had with him, he walked up to me and said, hey, what color Robo Worm do you use? And I said, Morning Dawn. He said, right, Robo Worm? And I'm like, yeah, Morning Dawn. He goes, I know, that's the color. It's called Robo. And he went in this whole spiel about how professional anglers really don't have a color Robo Worm. They just call it all when you say robo worm, they all pull out the same color. So it was a good point. He's definitely out there. But check this. This is dark water bug. So you've got a black on one side, and then you've got like a purple blue flake on there. That's nasty, man. Florida guys, oh yeah. Muddy water guys, that is going to slay. Love that color right there. It's almost like, really, the light's perfect. It's almost like a hematoma in that. Big Red Bass, Baitman Jr. appreciates it, man. We're gonna do a cool video. I do have some stipulations. I want Baitman Jr. to do good in school. He had a tough time a little bit this year, but he has really turned it on really well. So I am pumped. He's really liking school. What else we got in here? Oh yeah, gotta have them white Divine swim baits for them A rigs. Oh yeah, and they call this platinum white. As you can see, I plan on doing plenty A rigging. This is a cool color, electric shiner. Oh yeah, a popular color in other swim bait manufacturers, man. Yep. Yeah, make sure you use that code Baitman to get 10% off their Deep River Bassin. And that color was called Dark Water Bug, very similar to that Black Light Z-Crawl. Electric shiner, man. That right there is gonna crush them smallmouth. Somebody tell old Ben Nowak on Smallmouth Experience, you better be throwing this guy right here. I like Ben. He's got a cool channel. It's really crazy the differences, though, between the stuff he uses for smallmouth up north and how we catch them here. One of my buddies that's actually been on a live stream, Matt Bryan, he whacked him yesterday on the Tennessee River on the old Alabama rig. Answer a few questions here. Do you think bass missed out by not increasing the field and sending invitations to FLW anglers? No, I think bass should have kept the field small. Don't hand out invitations, because then you would be doing the same thing they accuse Major League Fishing of, is trying to invite everybody and claim they're the best. Keep it just like I say. If you want to fish the tour, earn your way on there. Thank you, White Whale Fishing. Merry Christmas to you. Do you ever fish at night for big largemouth? I used to. I've kind of had some change of plans. You know, I'm going to get my wife a new car probably this spring, possibly. If I get myself a new truck, I really want to position myself to, at the end of 2020, be able to get a boat again, somehow, some way. And I will be doing a lot of night fishing. When I figure out how to film at night, we're going to lay down some stuff. If the fishing get a little bit better on Kentucky Lake, we will lay down some night fishing. Here's another sweet freaking color. This is called Clearwater Rose. So you can see this is almost a clear bait. And it's got these like gold purple flakes, and it's got this hue on the bottom of this thing. I'm not going to Texas for a 6 cents plastic release. I'm doing mine here. I got invited by Ben to go down to Texas this weekend. I just couldn't swing it with work and money-wise, big Christmas, and I had to decline. Wish I could. But I'm going to get together with Ben before March or something, because he's got that kid on the way. So congratulations, Mr. Milliken, on number 2. Clearwater Rose. Oh, my goodness. This is sick. Yes, they are going to be a little bit more durable than the Strike Kings. And the rodent is a good bait, but let's be honest. And this is no knock on the prawn or anything else. Everybody's beaver bait is pretty much inspired by the reaction innovation. So, you know, you had the beaver, then you got the rodent and all kinds of stuff. And Berkeley has theirs now. And the prawn is like a HD version of that. And so it's really cool. But the plastic is a little bit tougher than a rodent. Rodents are really soft, but they can make them good. But I really like this Clearwater Rose color. That Northern guys, that's one thing I'll say they did do a very good job of. They didn't just make a bunch of colors that guys in Texas or people in the South are going to throw. They definitely thought of the northern, the smallmouth fishermen in mind with some of these translucent colors. Let's see. Any thoughts on the PH Lure custom baits, little guy? Phil makes great stuff, man. He makes really good stuff. I don't have a lot of it, that said. Man, what else we got? Oh, man. This color slays on Barkley Lake. This is the Clout 5-4 spray grass. They call it grass candy. But that watermelon green flake with purple in it has really been good on Kentucky. It's specifically Barkley Lake. This was the color. Gambler used to make this color in a big worm. And guys would always buy those Gambler worms and called candy grass. And man, they would crush them in the summer on Barkley Lake. So really excited to see that color in the Clout 5-4. We get a ribbon tail coming out from 6 cents in that color. It's going to be on. Some more Clouts and watermelon candy. I'm going to tell you guys, one reason I got more of these, one, I really like this bait. It works good. And two, after reading all the top baits from Bass and FLW and all that, the number one bait by far is a stick bait. If you want to cash checks, throw a stick bait. Wacky rig it, Nico rig it, Texas rig it, flip it. You better be good with a Cinco. Believe it or not, more guys were using Cincos on Bass than any other tour. So for the guys that say only MLF uses small baits and Cincos, you better go look at the Bassmaster results. There's a little Gill Dust. Man, I love that color. You can see the purple and gold flake in there. Sweet. Wacky rig special. Wacky writes checks. If I was a high school fisherman, I would get really good wacky rigging this bait right here. Learn to fish it deep, learn to fish it shallow, learn to skip it, learn to sight fish with it. You can catch them on that. Tube is definitely not talked about. There are a few guys I did notice that caught them on a tube. Dude, this bluegrass magic looks sick in the Clout 5-4. Woo! That right there. Gonna hammer some Jaints. Really like that color. That would be a really good clearish watercolor too. I like the Clout, man. And one thing I liked is when I put my Nico weight in there, it held it really, really well. Got you a tube coming out. Man, I like the tube. Very underrated bait. I don't know if it's, I would say it's underrated. A lot of guys don't talk about it, but I feel like guys use it. They just don't say much about it. Dude, I'm not even getting to the bottom of this. Oh, here's a cool color that I don't think we've seen yet. This call. What size does it get too big to Nico? Jake Lawrence, he Nico rigs a big V&M worm that's like this big. It doesn't get too big. It doesn't get too small. You can Nico rig a TRD crawl, and it's a pretty cool deal. I'd love to get Uncle Mark Zona on raw. This color is called Worm Juice. So, I don't know how well you can see it. Fortunately, the lighting kind of sucks sometimes, but Worm Juice is kind of like a pinkish watermelon with some red flake in there. Pretty nasty. That's Worm Juice. Definitely like that. I like to throw some Cincos and stuff like that, especially during the spawn with red flake in it. For some reason, I do really well on stick worms with red and purple flake, you know, when those bass or the males are guarding and stuff like that. They don't like those bluegill colors or anything bright red for some reason. And more bluegrass magic, some green pumpkin prawns. I don't have to show y'all green pumpkin, do I? Y'all know what green pumpkin looks like. Dude, this, if y'all knew how much I've got going on down here, this is a bad deal. Let's check out that stroker crawl in Bluegrass Magic. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, put that on the back of a green pumpkin jig right there. Oh, don't do it to me. I would agree, Perryman. It looked a little bit different on the website than it is in person. So that's what you'll run into in photography sometimes with lighting. You can blow out a color, and sometimes I've noticed on Tackle Warehouse on Zoom colors I've got, I'm like, man, this looks totally different. And sometimes it's good. Sometimes it looks better in person than it does in camera, and then you get something like this. It don't matter, man. That bluegrass, uh, bluegrass magic. Oh yeah, that would be killer on a swing head. I like this stroker crawl. That's going to be an underrated bait. Dude, Deep River Bassin, appreciate you, brother. I'll let Baitman Jr. know what's up. He thanks you. Yeah, I'm going to try to wrap this up soon because I got to get in the shower and get ready and go do some stuff. Block tackle, yes. As soon as the frog is available, you will see it here. I've got one in the back, but I've cut the legs up off. But thank you so much, Deep River Bassin, for the donation to the stream. Let's see. I'm trying to get something you guys haven't seen yet. Look at that. Got some Melon Dawn. Check the Melon Dawn Big Divine Shaky. Woo. I've tried messing with my white balance. Unfortunately, I'm going to get a big LED lighting system in here. I'm really rednecking. I've got a 500 watt halogen light in front of me, and it burns my eyes. And then I've got a little cheap LED right here for some side light. But sometimes I think in the package they look as good as they do anywhere. That melon dust is nasty. There we go. There's old grass candy in that. Yeah. You know, it's weird. Some nights it won't be as good. I think a lot of it has to do with my shirt I wear. I don't think black may be the best. There's an electric shiner Clout 5.4. I may take some trips to Spotted Bass Lake, so that's why I kind of wanted a little shad patternish Cinco. It looks a whole lot better than when I used to stream on my cell phone, I can tell you that. So, I sent a video on copolymer line is the best for running square bills, or do you prefer fluoro? I'm going to throw fluorocarbon, or I'm going to, but copolymer line's pretty good. That canine, original canine line is very good for square bills. It's got a little stretch, and I don't mind a little stretch on crankbait line. For the most part, it doesn't bother me, but copolymer has a little bit better abrasion resistance than straight fluorocarbon. You'll find out what works the best for you. Dude, check this color. If you guys remember the South African special color, it's like a black with gold and purple. My Texas guys, Florida guys know about this one. Look at this in the 6'3" Divine Shaky Worm. Oh yeah, that's nasty. They have the Speed Glide and they have the Flow Glider. I think you'll see the Flow Glider go away, and it'll be replaced with a legit glide bait that'll be on par with the Arashi Glide. Just for some stuff I know that's going on, there's been a lot of work going into the big swim bait game at 6 cents, and it's not going to be rushed. Oh yeah, you got to get you some of these Divine Chicken. That South African special color. We got me some more Ned fries. There's old Gill Dust in the Ned fry. One cool thing about this is I can use this as a true French fry on a Carolina rig. Bluegrass Magic. Oh my gosh. See that bottom? Oh man, it kind of has that hand pour feel to it. I think they need a jig skirt to go with that bluegrass magic. I would agree with you. There's some tricks you can do to the flow glider. You can shave and carve the joints and make it go out wider. It's a lot better on a fast retrieve than it is a slow one. But it's a cool bait. It's not my favorite 6 cents bait. I'm going to throw a lot of different things before it, but for $19, it's not bad. Well, block tackle, I've gotten a Rashi glide right up here, and I've swam it a few times. Man, for the money, it's a really good glide bait. It is really good. Yeah, the good thing is about the Ned fry, all you gotta do is cut it up a little, cut it in a quarter of an inch off of it, or however long, and some guys just cut the tail off and make one. I think that's why they made it big, because if you make them small, you really can't go much smaller. If you make it big, you can cut it down to how you want to. What else we got here? More divine shaking worms, guys. I'm loaded down with these because these are great baits. I've always been a fan of that Lucky Strike ringworm and a Zoom Magnum trickworm, and this is kind of a blend of both. Oh my gosh. Bluegrass magic in the divine shaking worm is sick. Oh yeah. Now, is there any of these colors that are magic or special colors? No. And to be honest, if you're having trouble picking out colors, just find something that's green pumpkin. And that's something I learned from the Bassmaster stuff. Most guys used a variation of green pumpkin. Hurry up.
Yeah, you're coming with us.
I am. All right, Baitman Jr., I'll hurry up. Brooke says I've got to hurry up, so I think y'all have seen the gist of it. Man, there's so much stuff I could do. I'll just have to do another video. But check this new Quake color out. I am really excited about this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is Rambo Chartreuse. So, a guy named Corey Rambo, who owns Rambo Outdoors in Texas, he kind of designed this color. Dude, I'm loving it. This is close to that Spro Little John Spring Crawl. Woo! Ain't nobody got a trap that color. I am pumped at this guy right here. Mr. Rambo, I appreciate it. Dude, there's been several big Jaints caught on Kentucky Lake. A 10-3 caught on Kentucky Lake. Would not doubt it. The fishing is getting better here. I think the year without a lot of pressure has done really good on the lake. This is a new color just come out, Guggen Slayer. See what else I got in here, and I got a roll. I should have some more Quakes in here. Yeah, I got here. Found a hoodie I didn't know about. Huh. Bluegrass magic and everything. That color was so good, I had to get 2 on these right here. Yeah, that Gillology looks really good. There was a bubblegum one. Ah, I found it. Who has got one of these? This is Bubblegum Red. Check this out. A little pink for the old stinky green right here. That's right. Dude, there's guys here that swear by bubblegum spinnerbaits in the spring. Give a little female little pink right here. What is your opinion on the Crush 100X? Picked a couple up while they were on sale and liked them. Load the flat 75X, and that's what made me buy them. Different bait. I like the 100 better in dirtier water. And it's got a bigger profile. I think you'll get some bigger bites with the 100 when it's warmer. I love that flat 75 in cool weather, and the deflection on those flat sides are amazing. The industry needs a new twin tail spider grub. What's the chances Six Sense will do one? They did one. Stroker crawl, baby. Got it right here somewhere. Let's find the stroker crawl is basically a twin tail grub. It's like a twin tail grub mated. Look at that. That is a twin tail grub on steroids. Fatter body profile, so you can punch it, flip it. You can put it on the back of a jig, anything. That love that color, green pumpkin burst. That is sick. I think that's about all I've got time for. My wife is about to beat the house down. We got to be somewhere in like an hour, so that means I've got to go take a shower. I don't really like taking showers. No, I'm just kidding. I do take a shower. So shout out to guys who take showers, because I work with some people that unfortunately I don't think they understand the concept of, hey man, you need to take a bath before you come to work, because there'd be BO flying out everywhere. But anyways, I am going to jump off here. Ooh. Make sure there's nothing else y'all need to see. Tungsten weights. Oh man, more divine swim baits. Look at this sexy color, Pro Blue. Oh, we just don't have time. So y'all make sure you follow me on Instagram, social media, on my Facebook page, and all that good stuff. I'm going to have to get off here, but I want to make a very special thank you to all you guys that made a donation for Brooks and the Baitman Junior Fund. I was just playing around about it. He is really excited. I've already heard him tell his mother, those people gave me money for my Baitman Junior Fund. So we'll make a video very soon. Make sure you smash the like button, share the video out, and be paying attention. There's a giveaway coming. It may be posted as soon as tomorrow evening. Details on how to enter. So you better be subscribed to the channel, because when someone wins a giveaway and they're not subscribed, I'm going to go to the next guy, because I can look it up. So giant giveaway is coming. Last year I did one. This is going to be a $400 deal, $400 to $500 worth of tackle from 6 Cents, Strike King. I'll throw some of my personal baits in there. You're going to get taken care of. Thank you guys so much. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Go be with your family. If you don't have any family that you're going to be with, go find a friend. Wish them Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and go love somebody. Let someone know you love them, and appreciate you guys and everything you guys do, which is interact, and you guys love fishing, and I love fishing too. Thank you guys so much for the support. Y'all have a good day.